Cardinals fire Mike Schildt. I mean, I didn't really talk about it. Kind of indifferent. It's like, what? It was almost out of nowhere. It was for another bench coach. We've already done this before. Bring Schildt on to the major league staff, have him serve in a variety of roles, and then you can the guy and make him the manager. Well, that's exactly what they did with Oliver Marmol. He's basically a puppet. Now, who's he a puppet for? Is it Mozeliak? Is it analytics guys? I'm for analytics, and here's the mystery behind it. Was it because Mike Schildt brought in Alex Reyes, who had been giving up game-winning home runs left and right, and then he gives up a game-winning home run, you lose your season? Was it because the number said do something different, and Schildt is one of those guys that just goes by feel, which is not the way to do it in the manager role? The manager is essentially a puppet for numbers now, for analytics, and I think that's what Marmol is just going to be. Now, that's fine if we have the right analytics people. If it's Mozeliak, it's not been going well the last 10 years, bro. If you're the guy making the strings, I mean, who's running this organization? You kick yourself upstairs, yet you're still running it, obviously through your office. Lots of questions. Okay, great. Oliver Marmol's the guy. You didn't even go through any. I'm fine. I mean, all of these other retread managers I don't need. We don't need Buck Showalter or somebody. We don't need Tony La Russa coming back when he's, 77. But, it was just a puzzling move. Okay, will it work? Let's find out. Let's see. Oliver Marmol, the new Cardinals manager, 51st in history. Is he even going to manage a game? Because did you see the headline today? Apparently, this is, a headline that gets lost. No one wants to read about collective bargaining agreements, work stoppages, but it's the MLB headed towards one. That's interesting. Now, they could figure things out before this deadline, but what I read today was that basically there's a lot of disagreement going on. There's no signs of a solution before the deadline. And you've kind of seen the writing on the wall, slow free agency period for a couple of years now. Pandemic, you have an aging fan base. Now you're paying for minor league housing. That was announced last couple of years. I mean, that's big against the balance sheets for something that you didn't have to do before. Believe me, that's great for baseball and great for these minor league players. But as a business, people are going, oh, that's an added expense, these franchises. And you got too many teams tanking with low payrolls. They're making their money and just deciding, no, we don't have to pay players. We'll just draft good players and shed payroll. Baseball, hopefully we get a good World Series because it could be the first work stoppage since, 2003, I think I read. So Braves, Astros, MLB World Series begins on Tuesday.